The Quakes were in Dallas to close down the Cotton Bowl on July 2nd in a 4th of July weekend spectacular. It was a hot day in Big D, but despite facing adversity, the Quakes were able to launch some fireworks of their own. Check out all the highlights, interviews, and another visit to the Kips Corner coming up next on Quakes Insider. It was the last game for FC Dallas at the old Cotton Bowl before the club's expected to move into its new home, Pizza Hut Park in Frisco. And FC Dallas wasted no time in trying to go out a winner, with former Quake Arturo Alvarez getting on the board just 4 minutes into the game.
We just snuck in the back door there, and Arturo has a good strike, so we responded pretty well. And one of the guys that started out strong or started out energetic, I thought we were okay. I mean, it's just that one, he sneaks in the back post there and he puts it away nice. So not a dream. I looked at the clock and it was 3 minutes in, so I was like, oh, that's not a dream start. But we responded well.
But San Jose quickly responded. Brian Mullen notching his first goal of the season off a sneaky pass from Alejandro Moreno.
Shot! Goal! Go, 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 go! San Jose!
Just slotted the ball to Ollie and made her run off the ball, and he played a good ball through, and it coaxed Garlic out of the goal, and just around him, and took my time and find the goal. So there was a couple guys in there, but.
And in the 35th minute, the Quakes were dealt another blow as Danny Califf was sent off after receiving his second yellow card for a tackle on Roberto Mina.
Califf picked up a yellow card earlier in the match. Did you got to show him another one? He is. Califf's going to get run. He's got his second yellow card, and that's a red card, and San Jose now down. It looked like a hard foul, but a yellow card, I don't know.
Playing a man down, things looked bleak for the Quakes, especially when Chris Bondi put Dallas up 2-1 in the 57th off a pass from Arturo Alvarez. But once again, the Quakes showed what they were made of. Ricardo Clark firing in an unbelievable shot that found the back of the net, tying the game despite playing with only 10 minutes.
Looks around at his options. Kelly Gray, he's got Clark. Clark turns around, strikes the ball. Go! Go! Ricardo Clark! He answers!
Kelly was on the outside, played a good ball into the middle, and I saw the defender cheating a little, so I pulled it back on him, and luckily there was a wide open shot, so I took it, and luckily it went in.
And San Jose was able to escape Dallas with a 2-2 tie and an important point on the road.
Come back was great, and then to be 10 men down, to fight for, I think it was 60 minutes maybe. Was he sent off around 30 minutes? To go 2-1 down, with 10 men on a hot night, it's everything stacked against you. I mean, Ricardo Clark pulls out a pretty special individual effort, and then you knew they were going to press forward, which they did, and you just hope they didn't have take their chances, and our defense held well, and a combination of those two, we got here with a point. So I'm pretty proud of the guys.
It seems like right when they scored, we scored like within a couple minutes afterwards, and it just shows that just this team has such good character. Starting with our goalie and our captain in the back, and everybody just works all the way up front. And when we work hard, good things happen. And I think it showed up. Mullen had a great goal today, and Rico had a great individual effort as well. So it was a great team effort.
Yeah, and I mean, to add to the man down, the heat and everything, it's our third game in 8 days, and the guys just had no quitting them tonight. And, it's obviously difficult when your two center backs go down, who've been played so well for us in the last 10, 12 games, and it's important. It was important for us to try to fight back, and we did that tonight.
Again, we never put our heads down, and it's great to play for when guys are constantly playing for each other, and it's it's not always one guy scoring. We have everyone scoring, which makes the team dangerous. If one guy's scoring, then maybe a team can close that guy down, but when a ton of guys are scoring, then it's hard to beat.
I just think it's good spirit in the team. I think the guys are all covering for each other. You know, when someone makes a mistake, it's no big deal. Someone's there to pick them up. And I think, you know, we got timely goals tonight, thank goodness. You know, so I think it's just been a combination of it's all around good team effort. And I think the guys like each other, don't want to let each other down.
Now it's time once again to enter that special place, the Kitman's Corner, where we get to see what is going on inside the head of the Quakes Kitman, Malcolm Phillips. This weekend, Malcolm was feeling emotional about his last visit to the Cotton Bowl.
That's a pretty sad day. Sad day for the Kitman. This is the last game in the Cotton Bowl, period, for Dallas. And I'm part of it. It's pretty sad. You have to turn the camera off, man. I'm tearing up. I hope we kick their ass. Thanks, man. It's been a pretty good place to come at. My win percentage is pretty high. In with Tampa. Done well here. I like coming here. Hopefully I like being here today.
And the Kitman addresses the Quakes' lack of air conditioning in the visitors' locker room in Dallas.
I don't think they realize it's 105 outside. And I have an excuse. I'm fat. I'm fatter than the average guy.
With the Quakes in the midst of a winning streak, the Kitman discusses his role.
Nothing. I just put their jerseys out. I send them out the locker room. After that, they're on their own. I can't do anything. But Kitman like winning.
And the Kitman speaks out with his opinion on who should be the Quakes Player of the Month of June.
Coming up. Yeah, Maggiano's magic. Well, as long as I say his name, he gets me a beer, Pat Onstad. This month he wins it. So I just don't want his beer. I just want the bottle of wine that he's going to get. That's got 7 out of the last 10 shutouts. I mean, can't knock that. Shutouts win games. Defense help as well. It's Pat's month.
The Kitman also spouts off about the first ever installment of Quakes Cribs.
What a bunch of clowns. Unbelievable. The way they live. And they're professionals. It's so bad. Unbelievable. That's the cleanest their house has ever been because they knew you were coming over. Can I go home now? I need a beer. What locker room? Kitman like you, Dallas.
On Tuesday, July 5th, the Earthquakes ventured to Maggiano's Little Italy in Santana Row for the monthly media luncheon. Defender Kelly Gray was awarded the Earthquakes Goal of the Month for his strike against Real Salt Lake on June 18th. And defenders Danny Califf and Eddie Robinson were honored as the Maggiano's first ever co-players of the month for their stellar play in June.
Yeah, I think that we've come together and played very well. Pat's come up big when he's had to come up big, and I think that it's been more of a team effort and an attitude about going out and really making it difficult for teams to play.
Like it or not, but that's pretty sweet, man. I definitely certainly wasn't expecting this, you know. It's pretty cool to be recognized, you know, by local media and everyone that voted, and that's hopefully, you know, we'll continue getting shutouts and keeping teams from scoring on us, make it easy for us to get wins. So I think we just make things easier for each other, you know, covering each other and looking out for each other, and a lot of organization, you know. Now there's 2 people real loud back there and talking and yelling and keeping guys in order, and our team has worked so hard, you know, defensively. I mean, even Ronald and Alejandro, I mean, they make it easy for us, you know. They pretty much dictate where that ball's going, and it's easy for us to figure it out and get it. So our team, I mean, team defense these last few games have been awesome. You know, we've watched video and stuff in training and after training before games, and
it just brings a smile to your face to see 11 guys out there chasing the ball and trying to get it back every time you lose it. So it's not just the two of us back there, man. I mean, I don't think anybody in the league can say that they play as good a team defense as we do.
On this week's injury report, Ryan Cochran is probable with a sprained right ankle. Eddie Robinson is doubtful with a strained right hamstring. Brian Ching is out with his hamstring injury. And Craig Weibel and Troy Dyack remain out on the season-ending injury list. Make sure you catch the Quakes this weekend, Saturday, July 9th, when they travel to face the Columbus Crew at Crew Stadium at 4:30 p.m. Pacific Time.
Good forwards. Edson Buttle's always a handful, big, strong guy. John Wolniak, not to be overlooked. They've got a good team. They've got a good team. They like to battle, and so it's going to be a lot of fun. And hopefully, it's a good chance for us to get 3 more points. And if we can, get maybe 8 or 9 points out of these last 4 games leading up to All-Star break, we're going to be in good shape.
The game can be heard live on 1590 AM KLIV. And the Quakes game will be broadcast on tape delay on Fox Sports Net at 7 p.m. Earthquakes fans, thanks for watching, and we'll see you at Spartan Stadium. That's it for this edition of Quakes Inside.